gosh, my Freedom Day, marking another year, student-led day of action aimed at ending modern-day slavery. This is the 10th year. The theme is progress and obstacles in combating modern slavery. FRDM AI is a company which is using artificial intelligence to help businesses build ethical, compliant supply chains, identifying geopolitical and human rights risks. The FRDM CEO, Justin Dillon, is with me now. Good to thank you, sir, for joining us. The identification of, it's one of those things where everybody knows there are challenges identifying in the supply chain, and many companies are very diligent about doing so. How does AI help?
Yeah, so great to be on with you again, Richard. AI helps. One of the biggest challenges with supply chain mapping now is false positives and noise in the supply chain. As you can imagine, it's an incredible amount of data. We process millions and millions of data points every day for our customers who are looking at millions of different suppliers and sub-suppliers. So AI helps hydrate that data and also removes false positives so that you can get a clear line of sight in your supply chain and take the right amount of action needed.
What's the biggest challenge, though, in getting rid of those false positives when you actually look at the supply chain? Because at the end of the day, you know, different cultural aspects, different work processes, there is a grey area somewhere in the middle, some people would suggest. And yet, finding the correct practices, as you say, for a company that's got thousands of different parts is challenging.
Yeah, I think you have to crawl before you run. This is obviously a problem that we all want to solve, and we'd like to solve it quickly. But most companies, and some people say it's north of 80% of companies, have no visibility beyond their direct suppliers. So just getting the step phase visibility beyond tier one is moving from crawling to walking, and being able to understand what are the drivers for those risks in those supply chains. You know, it's not that difficult to, as you start to map out, you can start to see which supply chains have the greatest amount of risk based off of the industries, the commodities, and the areas that they're doing business in.
Which are the ones, give me some examples, which cause the most problems?
Well, you know, here in the United States, we have an import ban for goods made originating out of Western China. So that's been in place here for a while. That is a very easy way to track where risk might be coming from, because it's a geography, not just a commodity or an industry. So supply chains need to be able to not just determine which suppliers are at tier one, but tier two, tier three, tier four, right. How many of those suppliers are located there. And that's what supply chain mapping does. Now it's moving beyond just Western China and into other regions of the world. And I'm sure you're aware, with all the tariff talks, the Trump administration is now using forced labor as a driver to enforce tariffs based on a 1972 Trade Act that is now another version of tariffs here in the United States, but using forced labor as a driver for that, which is quite interesting.
On this question, we often think, I mean, tier one, tier two, tier three, in terms of supply chains, more and more companies are becoming very familiar with this, if only because of the sustainability requirements under the goals, that you're now required to know what your tier two and tier three are doing, because it accounts for your own CO2 emissions. But what would you say to somebody who says, the ability to go to tier 2, 3, and 4 in a supply chain is the luxury of the big companies, not the SMEs?
That used to be the case. That's not the case today. Technology makes it quite affordable and quite quick. We can map your supply chain in seconds. You don't need to involve your suppliers in that journey. So that argument is off the table now, and the ability for smaller companies, which we work with some of those as well. We work with some of the biggest companies in the world, but also smaller companies. What's interesting, Richard, is this isn't just a compliance or a human rights issue. This is a supply chain resilience issue. So let's bring in geopolitical risk. Let's bring in trade risk.
Sure.
When you start to mesh all of those use cases for supply chain transparency, every company in the world within the next 3 years is going to be mapping their supply chains, big or small, industry agnostic.
I'm grateful, sir. Thank you for joining us. Important subjects, which we'll always talk about on Quest Means Business. Now,